And a welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Today, a contest from the NL West division between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike. Ryu now on 2-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He has a really good history against this starter in his career, hitting over 500 in those matchups. So he obviously sees the ball for whatever reason. Some guys you just own. We'll see if that trend continues.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ryu has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Smoke toward third. Turner's got it, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Just underway here in Southern California. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 down. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper foul. Marquez, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
The 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-1. Popped him up. Number 16 is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
The
guy I want to spot
9.
shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 4 for 14. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Again, a 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson on the run, but this will land untouched. The next 1-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger.
Leading
He's
off
set to
for the
lead off the
Dodgers,
home half of the
the
second.
first baseman, Cody
Ready with the
Bellinger.
first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you
Batting
don't
fifth,
want to do as a visiting
the center
pitcher.
fielder,
Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't
Paula.
put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. Previous history with German Marquez. He has 9 base hits in 19 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. And he popped him up. Coming in is Blackman, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Batting fifth,
The good news for pitchers in this part is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. One-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one. The 1-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Three and one is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Three-two pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively.
Batting seven.
And let's focus our
The right
attention
fielder.
on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Alex Verdugo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Batting eight.
Not particularly
catcher.
graceful there, and as a
Number
result, he'll be
16.
slapped with an E4 on the play. Standing in, number 16. And they're runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Now a curveball misses inside.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that
Batting
time.
ninth.
On the mound, he's
The
thinking,
pitcher.
grab some pine,
Young
Rook.
kid.
Listen, for almost
Review.
everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We played 2 full. LA's on top 1-0. So stepping in, Ian Desmond. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 1-2. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, number 58. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9, the pitcher, German Marquez.
In now for Colorado, German Marquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way.
No,
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Jock Peterson now. It was a fly out for him to start the home first.
The left fielder, Jock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Up high, 2-1 now. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Muncy 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-0 the count. One and 0 pitch on the way, and he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Blackmon's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping in, Justin Turner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Cody
Digging
Bellinger.
in now, Cody Bellinger. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Peterson at second. Turner is over at first with 1 away.
Nope.
Now a
That's
good
ball.
pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box now,
A.J.
Pollock.
A.J.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball
batter,
on the inside
5.
corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Verdugo. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. From the stretch. And this is low, ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
3 runs already home here. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 now. fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 4-0 LA. Here's Charlie Blackmon now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Blackmon, a native Texan. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Striding in once again, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, David Dahl. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. A ball and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, number 16 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft lineup, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Ryu.
Into the box, Hyunjin Ryu. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first
13.
base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in, Max Muncy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he takes ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. High in the air out to center field. Desmond has it in his tracks. And the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The third base.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Nolan Arenado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for a strike. Line towards center field, and there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
line to shortstop.
Now batting.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
High in the air down the right field line, and foul. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Arenado on second. Murphy at first. 1 gone. A little bit outside. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, number 58, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 bounces in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Brendan Rodgers we called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he fouls this one off. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Coming in is Pollock. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. James Pazos, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
James Pazos.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Bellinger's off and running. That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And it's 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No one out with a runner at second. Pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Story throws it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and the inning is over. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dodgers out in front, 5-0. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Verdugo going back on it. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done.
Ladies
Kenta
and gentlemen,
Maeda takes
your
over on the mound here
attention,
with nobody out in the
Now
6th inning.
pitching for the Dodgers, number 18, Kenta Maeda.
In now, Trevor Story.
The shortstop.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second
next
one,
for
timing was on
Colorado,
point,
the
and he
left
was able to
fielder,
get a hit.
David Dahl.
Into the box, David Dahl, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! It's a 2-run homer for David Dahl, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's got 3 base hits in 24 at-bats. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Turner has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 24.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Dodgers lead this one 5-3. Ready now, number 16. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The catcher, number 16.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
David Freese will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here.
Nope.
Ball 2 now. Ready with the 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. The 2-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit high and deep to right center. Desmond will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Standing in now, Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Couple of walks for him thus far. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for LA as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Desmond. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 58.
Coming to the plate now, number 58. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
James Pazzo.
Raimel Tapia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
15, Raimel Tapia.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still down 5-3. Number 54 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 54.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Justin Turner.
He's set. Here it comes. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Turner on at first. Nobody out. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1-2.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say,
fielder,
that's
11.
a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the stretch. To the left side, but it's well foul. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. A line shot to third base.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
In now, Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Alex.
So striding forward now, Alex Verdugo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And a waste pitch there. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Dahl. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Into the box, number 16, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Line drive to center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. L.A.'s on top 6-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 52.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right. Verdugo is there, and he has it for the out. The Dodgers trying to close this one out in front of the home crowd here at Dodger Stadium as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7+. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. He singled his last time up. The pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Number 37 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the Rockies, number 37.
Russell Martin now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Martin.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Now the 2-0 home to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Here's the 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Now another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Desmond giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Max Muncy.
Digging in, Max Muncy hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0. The 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. Finally make him 1 for 5 now.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Turner.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Desmond going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger, as he hits one on a line to left field. Dunn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Adam Kolarek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
56, Adam Kolarek.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Arenado.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Kolarek, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the run is Verdugo. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ryan McMahon is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And the 3-1. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Settling in now, Ryan McMahon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Ian Desmond, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. High chopper towards first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hyunjin Ryu pitches well enough to get the W. Herman Marquez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.